Okay. So we have located either all or most of the magic key treasure that we can acquire. Now we're going to move on and sweep the secret spots that we haven't actively found. Looks like there's one right here. Four treasures. Where are the other three treasures? My God. I hate leaving these because you end up like losing track of where you need to go back to. But I'm also not finding the interact spots just by like... Oh, there's two. Seed of Luck. Normally they're buy stuff. Normally. Which is generally the way you find these. There's three. And then the last one's probably somewhere over here. I'm not going to lose too much sleep. Like looking for these, I mean. It's not worth the hassle. Yep. I can't tell if that's on land or not. Looks like it's on... Looks like both of these are on land. Looking around. Two treasures, and they're just obvious. Wow. Okay, search for the ghost ship. That's an official quest now. I probably don't need this specific conversation to recall. Have to go the long way around this.
Brace yourself! Keep going this way. Weird. That's not really anything. Yeah, the Happy Hat is just really good value. Let's see. One more. Okay, it's the barrel. What a disappointment. Okay. There's like two more spots.
Now we circle around. Okay. Right there. Just NPCs. I'm gonna try to go underneath. That way I can see any blue spots from the underside of this little mass of land. Okay, looks like we just got the secret spot. Two treasures left on this level. And we have no idea where they are. Okay. What are we doing? I'm gonna explore these empty spaces. Oh, we have these two. Lightning scroll. Elizabeth learning that makes the most sense. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Zoom. There's like a Tumble, a Ticker, and the Oasis. There's a Tumble, a Ticker, and Tanago. Muldar, Baran, Durkendor. Mercea. Oh shit! I accidentally chose one. Got a rose whip. Let's do a 10 pull. There's a gold one. That's not the ultimate one, is it? Silver platter. We'll play it once. And we'll get a green. Eventually we were supposedly able to buy these. Alright, let's go to Baron. Find that tombola, puller, and pull on that. Okie dokie. Muldar, Durkendor, and Mercea. Durkendor. I'm just figuring we should burn some of these tickets. Oh. Come back, brave adventurers. I trust your hunt for Hargon and proceed at the pace. Would that were the case, unfortunately we find ourselves unsure how best to proceed. As to the sigils yet eludes us, but we want clues as to its whereabouts. We remember the vastness of your majesty's well of knowledge. Might there be else regarding the sigils lurking in its inky depths? Maybe, in fact, I recently heard tell of a cohort of scoundrels searching high and low for certain strange stones. No doubt it is the sigils they pursue. Word hath it that the monsters and bandits aplenty are engaged in their search. Must not surprise me, but bandits? That means to say that other people know of the sigils, not only us. Whether they know the true nature of that which they seek, I cannot say. However, I am abreast of where their hideout lieth, south and east of Moonahan. Thus, I fear the only means by which you might learn more is by inquiring with them directly. Verily, there is much I know little of, despite my bluster to the contrary. My mind hath been preoccupied of late with the stirring up of Dickender's defences against the monster spinners. Pray forgive me that I cannot help you more. Not at all, your majesty, you've been a great help. We shall make for the thieves' hideout at once. Ooh, more objectives. Oh. Ah ha ha ha. Give me 10. Prize of first class quality. Got some. We don't have any more tombola tickets. The amount of MPs to cast spells and abilities. I think for Sarah it makes sense because it also vastly increases her defense. Platinum sword. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Dive. There. Is it behind that mountain?
Out with a bang!
Brace yourself!
Surface. I don't know what that one is. Search for Mariella's base. Is that a potential base location then? Living memory. One day Lady Rubus came to us and spoke of darkness that she sensed growing in her realm. A shadow began to fall across our age of light. As Lady Rubus had foretold, darkness grew ever greater. From it were born beings of purest night. With their dark magics, they sealed our creator away, trapping her in a prison of stone. Alas, we fairies have not the strength to overcome forces that could best a goddess. It was all we could do to weep for Lady Rubus and grieve her fate. And pray that one mighty enough to free her would someday appear before us. The lighthouse. Okay. That was a strange glitch. They wouldn't go in the damn ship. Long ago, Lady Rubus, spirit of the land, gave rise to a new world. A world of her own, yet apart from the one which she herself came into being. We, her loyal fairies, did watch over her nascent creation, and the humans who did inhabit it from afar. As years went by, we kept watch as countless new buds broke forth upon the tree of life, burst into blossom, and then withered away only to be born anew. There's... This is something. Den of Antiquity. It opens by magic key. Oh no.
Wretches! Despicable little devils! I had thought a pretty new home within my grasp, and they snatched it from me.
Forgive us our failure, milady, but if I might ask, wherefore didst thou think to abandon our current home? 'Tis passing fair, is it not?
I tire of it. And besides, it's my right, nay, my destiny, to bring the entire seabed under my control. If we had made good our assault on their silly little sanctuary, we might have sent those slippery little mermaids swimming once and for all, and gained ourselves a charming little pied de mer besides. Oh, the injustice of it! I hate them. I hate those little do-gooders! My blood fan boils! I must be alone. Leave me. And lock the door tight, that none might disturb my grieving.
This might be for later.
It seems we've hit the nail full square upon its head. She was indeed here.
And she does indeed wear one of the sigils. Once again, cousin, you prove yourself perceptive beyond measure.
You are very kind. But I fear that our having found one of the sigils will avail us little until such time as we are able to open this door. And I suspect that we will need all three of those strange carvings in order to do so.
What is more, we cannot afford to dally in doing so, lest we forget we stand amid a den of fiends.
Haha! I may have just the solution to that, friends. What I've decided to dub the Divide and Conquer stratagem. You've not forgotten, I assume, the dissent that plagues the fiends' ranks. They may all be servants of Hargon, but they are certainly not all of one mind.
You speak true, of course. Why, Mariella even presumed to ignore a direct order from Belial.
Indeed she did, and it is precisely that dissent that I mean for us to use to our advantage. What if, for example, Belial chose to punish her by attacking her home with his minions in tow? Or rather, what if the fiends here were encouraged to think that he had? And what if we were to exploit the confusion that might cause by taking the opportunity to relieve them of the carvings we seek?
It is a bold plan, but by no means a foolish one. We might well make our entrance unnoticed and gather the carvings under cover of such a commotion.
And it is not so unbelievable either. After all, did Belial himself not tell us of Mariella's plans?
Well, cousin, shall we proceed with the strategy as outlined? Shall we divide and conquer? Huzzah! Let the chaos begin! We will show them what it is to find oneself attacked in one's very home.
You do remember that our aim is the sigil, do you not, sister? One might almost think you were enjoying this.
The end justifies the means, brother. And besides, it was they who started it. Perhaps in learning what it is to suffer as their countless victims have, they might think twice about repeating such crimes. They must be made to understand the sorrow they have caused.
You are right. They must learn.
Very well, but before we set our plan in motion, I suggest that we first assess the lay of the land within.
Agreed. If we are to proceed as we intend, we must strike first where we feel we might strike best.
I wasn't even intending to find this. That's crazy. Alright, so we have her hideout found, which was one of our objectives. Alright, let's... I'm kind of just focusing on what I can. That's the wrong place. Burrow well, outside. I'm just focusing on like what I can do right now, which is these living memories. Specifically doing it in like the short amount of time that's remaining today. Now, apparently there's 7, and 4 of them you can do. Okay, I guess... Oh, apparently there's a way to upgrade the harp. So we need the upgrades to even access the memories and okay, we're search for the ghost ship, head to the thieves' hideout, find the 7 living memories. Search for the ghost ship. Den of Antiquity. So I found 2 memories. It looks like we have a few that are inaccessible at the moment. And yeah, 4 that we can find before beating the game, and then so we just have to kind of deserted village. Okay, let's do this quick. I like the look of this place one bit. Indeed, fortunately enough, it seems there is little of interest to see here. Shall we depart? Ah, you flinched not before the most ferocious fiends, yet you struggle to stomach an eerie village. And what of it? An invisible enemy is the most frightening of all. My stomach tells me we are surrounded by them. I feel much the same. Come, come, we shall be fine. What we cannot perceive cannot hurt us. But that we're all as insensible as you, dear brother. Ah, it's the magic key. If feel that we're not alone here, I am sure of it. Indeed, 'tis as if I can hear something no mortal was meant to hear. I hear it too, or do I? Yes. Let's ascertain from whence it comes. Let the search begin. But are you not afraid? Now, the fact that you all hear it too proves that it is but a noise. It does. It does, so there! Hand over the bag now. Not on your life. I would worry about my own life if I were you. No innocent blood shall be shed today. Thank you for the merriment, but you will find these mortals are far from innocent. What do you mean? We mean what we say. They are guilty of being common thieves. We're only here to take back what is ours. They speak the truth. What business is it of yours? It's no business of mine either. All I did was supply a few morsels of information for a small fee. Silence. You are partners in crime, and the punishment for stealing from Lord Atlas is death. You'll not lay a hand on these men whilst we are here. Well then, there's only one thing for it. We'll take care of you lot first, and then tend to your thieving friends. Muster. Let's do... We'll go after the spirit first. Oh, that's not good. Surgical spirit. He's all surgical. That is not good. Okay. I am definitely seeing a need to Multi-heal it. Let's take Wizardly Waft.
How's that? Be careful!
Bless you.
Multi-heal!
You are too kind.
Man, they just want a piece of Herbert, huh? Yeah, getting the hog was important because,
Full heal. Shall not escape us.
multi-heal, and then... Okay, well, this is an easy win now.
Thank you
You are
very
too kind.
much.
Yeah.
Nice. Sword Magic and Harvest Moon. Suit of Armor. Wait, where's the thief? See, we took the opportunity presented by our engaging the monster's intentions to make good his escape. Misplaced key. Mr. dropped this when he ran. The key to his chambers, perhaps? Would that be the address were marked upon it? Gary flees while we risk our life on the limb. Moreover, what kind of person earns a living robbing monsters? I promise you I know not. I merely relayed to him the whereabouts of a strange rock. The rock, is it adorned with a pattern of sorts? Why, yes, but how did you... That matters not. What matters is that you know of it, and how you came to be involved in this mess. Ah, of course. Well, lately, countless individuals have been seeking this particular artifact. Everyone from the clergy to bandits and even monsters. When Fleetfooted Friend was one such seeker, he offered me a princely sum for more information on the object. Once again, finding naught but cobwebs in my moth-eaten purse, I was compelled by cruel circumstances to accept his offer. See, though I may be poor, meek, and humble, I have a certain talent for finding that which people desire. It's very interesting, I'm sure, but what happened after that? Well, I accompanied our friend to the home of the people who owned the stone. Imagine my surprise when he slipped into his sack and took to his heels. Naturally, the stone owners were not best pleased. In all the confusion, I found myself following the blackguard back to his hideout, hotly pursued by those he robbed. Once they arrived here, they suddenly transformed into monsters. I was struggling to believe mine eyes when you appeared. Let's be clear, they are monsters to begin with. They merely revealed their true forms to you. Verily. Oh, goddess, what have I become embroiled in? Have you any idea where our friend might have gone? But of course. He thought his identity concealed, but I knew it from the first. He is a courier of Moonahan. You're intelligent indeed. It seems that nothing escapes you. You flatter I do not know everything. That stone, for instance. Why do fiend and fellow alike desire it so? Investigate as I might, its true significance yet eludeth me. But you know something of it, yes? Would you be willing to share? Just between friends, of course. Yes, it is the finest skipping stone in all the land. Isn't that right, cousin? I do believe you are playing me false. Well, shall we make for Moonahan? Pray wait just a moment. The truth of the matter is, I am yet to be compensated for my services. You would have us collect your fee from the thief. Hardly seems the most heroic deed. My apologies, but we cannot help you with monetary matters. Yes, I suppose I asked too much. 'Tis just I have nary the coin to pay for a night at the inn. I shall lay myself down by the roadside, I suppose, and pray that I wake come morn. If you're truly as skilled as you say, might I recommend you seek out the King of Durkendor. His Majesty places great store into the gathering information. I am sure he would have a place for you. Verily, surely the king would not employ one such as I. I doubt he would even allow me to sully his halls. Fancy weapon is all you need to enter the castle. As for the audience, just tell them the scions of Erdrick sent you. You are certain? Then perhaps I will try my luck in Durkendor after all. And may you have the best of it. Let's not tell him how the stone works, even though, like, it's completely worthless to him. They're just hinting that I picked the wrong option there. There's a one. Where's the last one? Return later with Snoop. Wait. It's actually this barrel that I wasn't able to otherwise reach. Okay. Now we have crossed the hour mark. All due to my decision to handle this. Alright, let's go back to... Mindenhall's fine. Track down the courier. Okay. Poor decisions are the order of the day, like consuming more time. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to follow button one time. Something like to share on YouTube end of things if you're there, and we'll see you guys again next time. Till then, guys, later on. Have a great weekend.